Aligned podcast. If you are a returning listener, welcome back. If you are a new listener, welcome for the first time. I truly appreciate all of you collectively, and I just thank y'all for pressing that play button. Let's get into it. Well, first of all, I hope you guys are doing well. Let's start there. I pray that you are receiving everything that you desire. I pray that your life is moving in the way that you see fit. I pray that you are in alignment with who you are and being authentic to your true self today and all days and always. Ashe. Now let's get into it. So we are going to be discussing spiritual ascension. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I've been tired as hell. Let's just go ahead and keep it all the way real. I have been tired as hell, y'all. If you've checked out the blog, Divinely Aligned blog, you have seen that there has been a theme lately in my messaging surrounding around symptoms of ascension, being drained, being tired, just being exhausted. Okay, and this is why we're here today, because we're going to talk about why you may be feeling a little drained, a little more tired than usual. So what the heck is spiritual ascension? So spiritual ascension is a process of transformation, and it is a time where you will be reaching higher levels of consciousness, higher levels of awareness, and your capacity for the connection to the divine is going to feel very strong and very intense. Honestly, I love it. I'm not complaining. We all go through it. Often, from time to time, we may not even realize what's happening. And this is why it's important to have this conversation. So a lot of times it's associated with experiencing like physical and emotional and mental changes, when in reality, we have to go through those changes in order to elevate our vibration, to reach a higher level. So let's get into a little bit about this. Speaking of being tired and drained, when you are going through an ascension, it is going to cause fatigue. It is going to cause headaches. You will find yourself having the most effed up sleep patterns. I mean, your dreams will be so whimsical and so out of the ordinary. It could be happy. It could be revealing. It could be sad. It could be all of the above, but you will be having messages revealed to you in your dreams, which will cause some very uncomfortable rest, right? So it's really a lack thereof rest, because your subconscious is constantly flowing with information, even in your sleeping patterns. So even in the dream realm, you are receiving downloads. Well, not even in, especially in. Another thing you will be experiencing will be body aches and pains. So if you've been waking up lately like, what the hell is going on? Like, why are my shoulders tight? Why is my neck feel tense? Why is my head throbbing? Why is my vision a little different? Why are my ears ringing? Okay, like that's one of the main ones right there. And yes, there are times where we could be going through like actual physical things, like ailments that could be kind of effing us up. But if you have zero reason to be experiencing those things, like let's say you're active and healthy and you were completely fine maybe 2 weeks ago, a month ago, and all of a sudden you are experiencing these things, you could very well be having some spiritual ascension symptoms. On the other hand, there will be massive emotional changes, and I'm talking about hella different than what you were previously prone to. So if you're someone that is not used to things like mood swings or feeling sensitive or even feeling a sense of detachment from things that you were maybe previously accustomed to, these things will change. You may be also feeling like you want to disconnect. So detachment from things that you're used to and disconnecting from things that you were heavily involved in. So let's say you were someone that maybe was active on social media, right? And you love social media, child. You love to swipe. You love to post. You love to share. Well, you could have recently or anytime been in a space where you're like, you know what? I'm good on all that. I don't want to be seen. I don't want to share. I don't want to even engage in the matrix of social media. Your mind is altering. Your spirit is going through a ascension. You will be experiencing some form of mental change. So your intuition is going to be heightened. It's going to be on 10. Things that you haven't felt before, you will feel. Things that you didn't know before will be revealed. Bars. It's just gonna be different, right? So even like having conversations with people that you know in your day-to-day life, gonna feel different because you might be picking up on some other things. You might be picking up on some different behaviors that you maybe didn't recognize before in people and in yourself. So if someone's speaking to you that maybe you've been friends with for years, and all of a sudden you're like, I don't know, I'm feeling a little something different than what I previously may have picked up before, energy-wise, you will also have increased creativity. So during these times, and I know for a fact for me, because I'm already like a naturally creative person, my whole entire being, my day-to-day is creating. My life's purpose is to create, like, period. So when I'm in moments of ascension, those times are heightened even more. I feel more compelled to write poetry. I feel compelled to paint. A lot of times I have no blueprint, no formula, no idea of where this energy comes from, of where the urge comes from, of where the immediacy comes from. Is that a word? Where the urgency comes from to just feel the need to create. And that is nothing but ascension. That is nothing but the higher realms placing me in a space to express myself outwardly from what I am experiencing internally. So that is something to be mindful of. You will, of course, go through spiritual changes. So these spiritual changes could look like feeling a deeper connection towards yourself. I have this heavy, in the best way, this heavy feeling of just purpose and divinity when I'm going through an ascension. Like there's just this knowing of like who I am and what I'm supposed to be doing, even if that is nothing in that moment. And it is such a feeling that no one can explain to you, but you feel it, So I know y'all, if you're listening to this podcast, I know you are well aware of what I'm talking about. And I know that you've experienced something like this. You may be going through it now where you just feel so grateful, so in tune, so just there's no way to really explain it. It's just a feeling of just warmth. It's not angst. It's not nerves. It's not excitement even. It's just a being and just a knowing of your being. You will also, in that same breath, feel a deeper and stronger connection to a higher power. Whatever you call God, whatever you define as the creator, you will feel that. You will feel pulled towards that, and you will feel called to relish in that. I don't know if it's just me, but I'm noticing a heavy resurgence, if you will, or a heavy like outpour of people really expressing their love and their acknowledgement of God and like their spiritual ascension. I don't know what's happening planetarily. My astrologers would have to really tap in with me for that, and maybe I'll have someone come on the podcast. But I do know that it's deep right now. It feels deep, and I'm seeing it. I'm kind of in the background in the shadows, just kind of watching everything play out. It's definitely a time. We're definitely in a time where people are feeling pulled towards a higher power, and I personally love it, of course. And it's just another symptom of the collective just ascending into a different space. So with that, what are some ways that we can understand our symptoms of ascension? understanding the symptoms can help to ease the discomfort and the confusion that comes with ascending, allowing yourself to navigate through the journey with acceptance. We talk about that all the time, accepting where you are, even if you feel like it's nowhere, because if you feel like you're nowhere, it's for a reason. It is for a reason. It's for you to hear. It is for you to see. It is for you to feel. It is for you to download even the most basic information that you need in order to elevate, survive, and grow in this society, in this lifetime. And it's a very beautiful, beautiful thing. And also, understanding these symptoms will help you to connect with others who are on the same path as you. So important. A lot of times we get in the space of growth spiritually and soul wise that we forget about community, or we completely avoid the sense of community and how powerful and important it is. I've talked about isolation. I've talked about that hermit mode and the need to be there sometimes, but there are a lot of times where it is so helpful and necessary to find support and guidance. This journey could be very lonely and isolating. So, it's very helpful and just uplifting to have people on your same path with you. Don't take that for granted, and just allow yourself to be open to new connections during this time, because the connections that you receive are definitely going to be the ones that are in your soul group, the ones that you are meant to share with, okay, and be in community with. How do we navigate this? So the ways to navigate this is really just acceptance, like we talked about, and practicing your spiritual practices. How do you wake up in the morning? What do you do? Do you go straight to your phone, or do you thank God? Waking up and stepping outside, getting some fresh air, getting some sun, waking up and writing down an affirmation for the day, journaling about the end of your day, speaking to a mentor or tapping in with your spiritual community, whatever that looks like for you, having some sort of daily practice that helps you to stay in tune, stay grounded, because that's going to make these symptoms a lot more bearable and a lot less lonely. And lastly, just trusting God and trusting the universe, and letting go of that control that we're all so easily accustomed to, wanting to control everything. How's it going to show up? How's it going to end? What's going to be the process? How am I going to get there? How am I going to make it through? What's going to be my journey? Sometimes the journey is just going along with the journey. It's okay to have plans. I shout out to my earth signs. We know y'all love a plan, honey. I love a plan too. Pero it is so nice to just be free and present in the moment without having to have all the answers. Because a lot of the times when you don't have the answers, they come to you without seeking them. Just moving and flowing through what it is that your heart tells you to do. And that could be in all aspects of your life, right? Think about the relationships and friendships that you've built. The good ones, the ones that are long lasting and feel good and in alignment with your soul and heart, are the ones that you did not expect. They are the ones that you did not force. They are the ones that you did not plan for, right? So just something to be mindful of. All right. Real short, real cute today. My message to you all is to simply rest with conviction. I wish that for you all, to just be present in the month of May and really focus on what it is that you want for yourself. Really focus on resting so that what you want for yourself will just come in for you. Ashe. And that is it for today. If you are not subscribed or following the podcast on Apple or Spotify and you feel compelled, then do so. And if you'd like to leave a rating or review, that would be lovely. Other than that, I will talk to y'all later. Bye, loves.